A wealthy woman suddenly finds herself impoverished and becomes a sugar baby to a peculiar business mogul, questioning whether his money is worth her dignity. Set in the 1990s, the story begins with the birth of Annabelle, who is accidentally swapped at the hospital with another baby. 25 years later, Annabelle von Schlock, a socialite, wakes up to find her mother, Trixie, recovering from a botched cosmetic procedure. Annabelle expresses concern for her mother's health, advocating for self-acceptance, which frustrates Trixie. Meanwhile, a wealthy shopper, Ingo, becomes smitten with a grocery cashier, Aura, who is working to support her family. As the von Schlock family discusses charitable donations for their summer party, Annabelle suggests they should engage directly with the less fortunate rather than just donate money. Both Annabelle and Carmen, the cashier, receive shocking news that leads them to discover they were switched at birth. This revelation causes Aura to move in with the von Schlocks, where she is celebrated as the real Annabelle, leaving the original Annabelle feeling rejected and heartbroken. In her despair, Annabelle seeks solace in her father's room, who has been in a coma, and later reaches out to Carmen, her biological mother. The two women connect, but Annabelle feels increasingly alienated from her wealthy family. After a confrontation at a party where Aura is introduced as the true daughter, Annabelle decides to leave her affluent life behind, cutting her credit cards and vowing to find work. As she navigates her new reality, Annabelle struggles to find employment, facing rejection despite her qualifications. Meanwhile, Aura enjoys her newfound wealth and fame, participating in charitable events. Annabelle's attempts to secure a job lead her to a recruitment agency, where she is met with skepticism due to her lack of work experience. Despite her efforts, she continues to face obstacles, including the theft of her father's car, which adds to her distress. Determined to make a life for herself, Annabelle applies for various jobs, but her past privileges hinder her acceptance in the workforce. Aura, meanwhile, revels in her new life, unaware of the turmoil Annabelle is experiencing. The tension escalates when Annabelle, disguised, infiltrates a protest against a fur shop, where she confronts Aura, leading to a dramatic encounter that further complicates their intertwined lives. Jan discovers that the masked perpetrator is Annabelle and scolds her for getting involved in dangerous situations. Trixie witnesses Annabelle's arrest and realizes her daughter overheard her hurtful remarks at the precinct. The police inform Trixie that the first store is suing her for 220,000 euros, and unless she pays, they will collect Carmen's wages and possessions. Anxious about driving her family into poverty, Annabelle meets her former friends at a bar, sharing her struggles and begging for any job opportunity. But they mock her instead. Desperate, she turns to Ben, who offers her a job, but his advances make her uneasy. After a difficult day, Annabelle sneaks into her father's room, reflecting on his past praise and her current failures. Trixie expresses her sadness over Annabelle's absence, while Aura receives a surprise visit from Jan, who realizes she has been lying about losing her voice. Their relationship becomes strained as Jan notices Aura's changes. When he sees Annabelle hiding, he covers for her, but their encounter leads to a kiss that Aura witnesses, igniting jealousy. At the von Schlock residence, Trixie's attempts to bond with her children fail, leading to a confrontation about their priorities. Aura defends her right to enjoy life after poverty, while Trixie struggles with her family's disconnection. Trixie later offers money to Carmen for Annabelle, but Carmen refuses, asserting her independence. Annabelle, hurt by Jan's rekindled relationship with Aura, tries to hide her feelings but is visibly affected. At Benjamin's home, Annabelle discovers romantic gestures that lead her to realize he wants her as a professional girlfriend. Despite the allure of luxury, she initially refuses his offer, prompting him to suggest they take things slow. Meanwhile, Jan confronts Aura about her behavior, leading to tension in their relationship. Annabelle's job with Benjamin begins, and she finds herself in awkward situations, including being cuffed to his bed, which complicates her feelings about their arrangement. As Annabelle grapples with her father's deteriorating health, she reflects on her memories and ultimately decides to accept Benjamin's offer to move to LA, believing it to be the best choice for her family. Carmen tries to stop her, but Annabelle insists on leaving, handing her mother a check. Jan realizes he loves Annabelle and races to the airport, but arrives too late. When Annabelle sees Jan chasing after the plane, she realizes she cannot be bought and cancels her agreement with Benjamin. She takes control of the situation by stealing a police car and driving into the woods. Jan is surprised to see her emerge from the vehicle, and they share a heartfelt conversation that leads to a passionate kiss, solidifying their relationship as they walk towards a new beginning together.